Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome everybody to Paul's Monday Market Update number 231 for Monday, 13th of July 2026. I hope you're all well. Hope you can hear me. Hope you can see the slides as well. If you are in the room, it'd be good to know that the technology is working for us rather than against us. Fabulous to have people here. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you've enjoyed some of those sporting results over the weekend. Hope you're ready for what is going to be a pretty busy week ahead in markets. Okay, it's basically it's a week where kind of markets going to enter a bit of a crucial week as earnings seasons begin and the inflation returns to center stage and a whole host of other things. Okay. For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you in the next 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within FX indices and commodities markets, looking at a few charts of interest at your watch lists, and then a look at the live markets. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's me sharing with you what I'm looking at, which may be of relevance or interest to yourselves. And as always, if you want a little bit more help and support, okay, to sustain performance during the next quarter, the VTP Trader Accountability Group is running, helping you build kind of discipline, accountability, and consistency in your own trading. As always, if you've got questions, you can ping me, okay? You can look at the bit.ly code or use that QR code to find out a bit more information. Okay, so it's not all financial sector this week. There's a whole host of other earnings coming out. Okay, one of them for Wednesday morning is ASML. All right, kind of world leader. All right, in supporting that kind of semiconductor machines, but also that semiconductor theme technology sector company. They're in the SMH ETF. All right, for those of you interested in that kind of stuff. So listen. It's that AI investment story. Okay, is this going to show that there's continues to support kind of long-term AI investment demand? Is there a good order book? Okay, is that that's going to be one of the metrics everyone's going to look at, and is there still sort of demand from China, right? And that naturally that future guides. Once again, it is still positive sentiment, but anything to do with that AI, that there's kind of high expectations already priced in. So people will be interested to see the depth of the number. For me, once again, all right, the weekly chart, okay, ever since here, all right, this was our little tariff tantrum. We came down, we printed that kind of bullish engulfing there, okay, April 25, and have kind of worked our way up. See how those moving averages all kind of coiled up. We broke it, we're above the averages. The averages are fanning out. The 20-period moving averages acted as really lovely support there on the weekly chart. We're pushed and pulled away from the moving averages, which always starts to get me a little bit kind of nervous. And then I start to look at the price action here. Okay, so we have a bearish engulfing candle, which is also a bearish key reversal candle. We then get a bearish rejection on a bearish pin bar, which tickles the soft underbelly of $2,000. All right, and then last week we kind of flushed the lows a little bit. All right, so pre-market is a little bit higher. A little bit low. Apologies. But I'll be interested to see, as I said, that the market sentiment is overall positive, but will they have the kind of numbers that keeps that sentiment wafting higher? That's the way I look at it. As I said, we have pulled away a lot from the moving averages there. Okay, so which has been great support. Will the numbers okay sort of facilitate a reassault on that 2000 level number? Okay, or do we just go sideways for the summer because everyone's starting to get a little bit bored? Everyone's getting a little bit fed up. All right. So yeah, as I said, that's why it's on my watch list for this week.